These are bags I bought years ago, a couple years ago. Never used all of them. There's so many. I don't know why I bought so many, but I'm getting ready to cover up all those apples with them. So that was good. This is the tail of a grasshopper and an orchard. So while Chris is mowing on the new to us grasshopper mower, zero-turn mower, I am out here in the orchard. We have apples this year, and I don't want to spray because I'm new to the orchard situation. I don't know exactly how or what is going to attack my apple trees. So I know a clay spray is recommended, but if I don't have to do that, I don't want to. So I have tons of these bags that I've ordered several years ago to protect blueberries. And so what I'm going to do is tie these around these apples because there's only about 4 or 5 per tree, and see if that will help stave off the bugs. But look at our little apples. They are really growing. This little tree, I think, has 5 apples on it. So I'm just going to take this bag and I'm going to there's 2 on this branch, which I think it can handle that, but I'm going to take these little bags and tie them around each apple in hopes that that will protect them from any insect damage. It might deter the deer a little bit if they're afraid of the bag. But all you do is pull the string and it just tightens. And then the apple can still grow in there. And there's one up here. And up there. These apple trees I bought from an orchard in North Carolina. So they are, you know, cultivated for our climate. Yep, 5 little apples on this tree. And hopefully this will work. If not, uh-oh, I lost that one. Oh well, we have to see what it tastes like. That was too little to eat, but I thought this was going to work, but maybe not. Just going to do a gentle tug. There we go. All right, well, I lost 2, but I bagged 3, so I wonder how sour that is right now. Woo, very sour. Not ready. But that's okay too. I'll throw them out there for somebody will eat them. Okay, this one does have 1 small apple in here. I hesitate to cover it. These trees have been in for 3 years. And even the 2-year trees are producing fruit, so that's good too. Let's see if I can gently tie this without losing it. We have to wait till they're a little bit bigger. Here we go. Okay. This one died. I don't know what happened to this one. It was fine when I was fertilizing them, and then it just died. So I'm gonna pull that one out. Ooh, look at the apples on this one. And this is a different variety. You can tell the apples are a different color. Look at them all. And they're a lot bigger too. I have to look at my paper to remember the varieties. I don't remember offhand. But these are getting big. hang on a little better. Oh yeah, good. And as long as the tree, you know, there's not too many apples on a thin branch, it can support it. And then these apples could still grow in the bags. Might look a little silly, but nobody's gonna see it out here. You're just gonna come and pick apples. Oh, so exciting. I had no idea we'd have apples at year 3. Honestly, I thought it would take 4. This one is loaded. I hope this works because I really don't want to spray. And I really have no idea what pests are going to get them, honestly. I have no idea. Something, I'm sure. But the leaves look like it's got blight or something. Something is on it already. I don't know. I'll do some apple research. I'm learning. Maybe next year I could take these fences off from around them to get big enough, the trees. Now the way these work, it's just a nylon bag and it has the silk drawstring. So they're reusable provided squirrels don't chew in them. I did have some over blueberries at my house and the squirrels chewed holes in them. But if they don't, you can reuse them. And so this, you know, it's breathable. Rain, sun, air, all the things can get in. But hopefully the insects cannot. And hopefully the birds cannot. There's a lot of birds out here too. There's a lot of wildlife out here, which is a good thing, except for when you're trying to grow food, because they want it too. I've worked too hard on these apples to lose them now. No apples on this tree. This tree's tall and slim. It's got a lot of apples. I think some of these we're gonna have to take off. Like right here, that little apple is damaged, so we're gonna take that one off. And so is this one, damaged. And we're gonna take that off. The rest of them look okay. There's one up here, 2, 3, 4 on this tree. Oh, and there's another damaged one. 5, 6 maybe. I don't know what's going on with these, but we're gonna get those off of there. The rest of these look okay. There's none way up top, which is odd, isn't it? There's that one. Oh, and that one looks damaged. All right, let's get some bags on these. bags are also good for seed collection. When I ordered them for the blueberries and for seed collection. So if you tie them around a flower and let the flower dry up and go to seed, then your seed is kept inside the bag. I do that for dill especially. If you'll go back to some of those videos where I had the tall dill in the high tunnel, I put these bags around those flowers so that when it dried up and it let loose of its seeds, I had the seeds, because dill, for one, will scatter itself everywhere, and I didn't want it all over the high tunnel. Plus, I wanted a surplus of seed. So that's a real nice way to save seed if you like a plant. So it's not just for apples, though it is a good way to preserve apples. This one looks to be a redder variety. It's got a lot on it too. I'm going to take this little one out. Let's see. These are all looking good. Okay, get some more bags. Okay, got that one. There was also, I had watermelons over here last year, but we had a drought, really bad, hot drought, and they didn't grow. But I've got one little baby growing right here, protected in here, so I'm gonna let it grow. Unexpected. Now this one's got a lot, and these are getting big fast. Some of these are summer apples. They're not all fall apples, like late summer. So some of these will be getting ready soon. Ooh, this one got some big ones. I do have some deer damage right here. See? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna tie up some pie tins. Maybe that'll frighten them off a little bit. Can't be having that. Can't have you deer eating up my apple trees. I know they're good. I think it might be easier to take the fencing off, actually. The apples have all been bagged. Best I can count, there are about 35 apples that I've bagged. So that is not bad for the first time in apple production. So that's exciting. I've also got some pears. I did a little research and I learned about fruit drop. I might have mentioned it in one of my other videos that the peaches produced fruit and then they fell off. And so I was trying to figure out what I did wrong or what nature did wrong, so that those did not produce. And I found out that it could be a very windy situation, which is what we have here. It could be that they were not fully pollinated, which is probably what happened, because the pears, these 4 pears and that peach tree, they bloomed early, so they had early blossoms, and there were not a lot of bees and pollinators out, so it could very well be that they didn't get fully pollinated, which is what needed to happen. So I only have 4 pears this year, but I'll take it, because this is only the 2nd year on these pear trees as well. So we've got 4 pears, so that's better than 0. The deer really haven't bothered these like they do the apple trees, but we're going to protect these from insects as well. New pears, I would like to have them and not the worms. This is our first time growing these fruits. Now the pear trees also came from the orchard, the North Carolina orchard, so they are suited for our area also. And I bought 4 different varieties. I think this one is Kiefer, I'm not sure. I'll show you the sheet. All right, 1 more, and this little project will be finished. I've got martins and barn swallows and tree swallows flying over and around. Buzzing me. I'm not gonna hurt you. Why are you buzzing me? Most of the time they're not so fussy. Being a little fussy today. And I'm trying not to step in the ants that are around this tree, because inevitably I will stand in a pile of ants. All right. So this project is finished. You can look down the orchard and see my little bags. I think it's kind of cute, actually. But look how nice this peach tree is. It just, we nibbling on that too. Something is. Yeah, the peach tree is real healthy. In fact, I had to put a bigger fence around it, which is what I'm probably gonna have to do with some of those apples. But no peaches, boo-hoo. And this is 3rd year and no peaches. So, okay, we're gonna get some pie tins and tie those on, and then they'll bang and clang and be shiny and hopefully deter the deer.